Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Somebody sent me a kind of a file like this, and they were having trouble using the interactive fill tool. And then they were using the attribute eyedropper, and that was the problem. We figured it out. So I'm just going to start from scratch on how I would draw it. I'm going to draw a circle. I'm going to make it 15 inches. I've got my ratio locked, 15 inches. I am going to hit P and put it in the center page. And then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to make the next one 5 inches. And then I am going to select both of them, hit L on the keyboard to put it to the left. I'm going to bring in indexing lines that they're in the center of the page. I'm actually going to use the transformation docker on this one instead of the rotation. Whoop, I already had it on. Windows, Docker, transformation, or yours might say transform. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to double click on it. I'm going to move the center rotation to the center. Doesn't look like it is, but it is. I'm going to rotate it 120 degrees two more times because we've got 3. Now, I like it being on top, so I'm going to rotate it 30 degrees. Now what you do is you take your outside circle, holding down your shift key, and have it grow from the inside because you want to clip those edges. Then take your Smart Fill tool, and we're going to make all that one unit. I'm going to go ahead and use that same color. I'm going to nudge it out of the way. I'm going to nudge this up and out of the way, and then nudge this back to the center. And then I'm going to get out the Extrude tool. Normally with the Extrude tool, I use just lines, but this actually makes it easier. And we're going to extrude it kind of like that. And, you could play around with different ones, but since we can't really see a line, we're going to go with that. But now we need to go to Object, ungroup the Extrude tool. Now I'm going to grab this part. So this is where he was having trouble. So we have to go to Object and Group and ungroup these. So watch what happens when I do what he was doing. I'm going to grab the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to put black. I don't even have to go all the way down. I could kind of do it at a side. I really want it kind of black. But what he was doing, he thought, well, this is even, so I'm going to use the attribute eyedropper tool. But watch what happens to this one when I do it. It made it smaller. So you can't use the attribute eyedropper because it's doing all the attributes. So with that one selected, interactive fill tool, swipe across, put it in black. I'm going to actually make this one a little bit darker than my first one. So you have to do these individually. No big deal. You can put a little black. And I also learned something tonight doing this. I'm actually going to turn that kind of like that. If you will grab, pick this item and get the interactive fill tool, I want to make that black. All I have to do is go up here and left click black, and it makes it. I don't have to drag it. For years, I've been dragging it. And then tonight, I just accidentally kind of clipped on it, and it worked. So then we're going to get these two with the interactive fill tool. And look, I'm just going to click on right. And it's because this is the changeable one, I guess. The one that is not your corner. So all you have to do, see what I did? I did not click on that one. So I need to take that with my pick tool, then get the interactive fill tool, and then go right here to black and just click black. I think that's pretty good. I could go a little bit more black on both of these. Now, because we've nudged, we can nudge this right back, and it gives us some depth. Now, it makes it really stand out if we do what I've been doing lately with the black box trick. If you were printing on a dark color or a dark blue, go to order backup page, you can actually see that. I was going to break this into 2 parts, but it's going pretty fast. So I'm going to take an ellipse, and I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to actually go ahead and go blue. I'm going to take away the outline by right-clicking. I'm going to get the interactive fill tool, and just swipe across, but then I'm going to go to elliptical and put it in the center. And you could play around with that till you get tired of playing around with it, and then just kind of put it in the center. And now it's going to put it behind the black at first. So we're going to go object order back a page. Now we need to go to black, object order back a page. So our blue is in there. And at this time, you can still change it quite a bit. Now, there's one other thing that I see that I'm doing wrong, because this isn't all one group. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to shift select that. I might as well go ahead and shift select that. I'm going to go ahead and go Control G and group it together. Then I'm going to go object order back a page, but now we need to do one more time to the black, object order back a page. And what that did, that put the ball in where these things aren't in this way. And then you could still play around with your interactive fill tool and do whatever you want to with it and make different colors and, you know, put a little white in it. And, you know, we could put more white in the center and play around with the center. And it actually makes the ball look like it's inside that obstacle. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.